and I found a pretty good reason to find a deer there, and hung a camera there, and I could check it because it was literally 10 yards off a road. I could see my truck, right?
Right.
And from the parking lot. And I found that spot just driving around on date nights with my wife, and I was like, it'd be kind of cool to kill a deer here. And I had a couple real nice bucks on there. There was actually a 120-inch 9-pointer that went through there the morning that I killed my deer, which I didn't find out about. I didn't check the camera till after I was done hunting, but I ended up hunting this spot, and I actually had sent a buddy into there like during the first week, and he had an opportunity at a nice deer and he passed it up. That was Mitchell, by the way. And,
Okay.
and, I sent Mitchell to that spot, and then I went in there and I was like, I guess it was sometime at the end of October. And I was like, I'm probably shooting the first thing that walks by, cause this is cool. Like,
Now you're talking.
I already had 6 cars go by me, and, like looking at me like, what in the world are you doing? Like you feel like an idiot kind of.
Yeah.
And, this is a pretty heavily hunted piece in that urban kind of area,
It's a little awkward.
yeah, pretty awkward, So anyway, this deer walked down the trail, 2 minutes into legal shooting light, and I shot him at 15 yards through the heart, and he ran 20, which is fortunate because the property lines are
Sure.
Nice.
He's 30 yards away, and I'm like, all right. He plopped over, and I'm like, all right, don't got to ask permission to go anywhere. I pulled my truck up, threw him in the truck. It was pretty cool, man. I can't say I'm bummed about it,
Seal the deal, get it done.
Yeah. It'd be pretty crazy to shoot a big deer in there. I don't know if that'll happen, but it was cool either way.
That's where they're at. My father-in-law's a roofer.
Yeah.
And I live in Pennsylvania now, but I don't claim to be a Pennsylvanian. I'm from Maryland. And,
Okay.
outside of
You
Baltimore.
looked a little strange. Yeah,
it's fine. I'll take that, you Yankee MFers, right? And, anyway, so he did a bunch of roofing jobs, and I'd help him out in the wintertime before I, worked where I did. And he'd always do these things outside of Baltimore, in these suburbs of Baltimore. It's probably similar to, Reading and Philadelphia and stuff, just developments, but they had these little tracts of woods. And there would always be, I'm talking, probably, I'm not into the measurements, but you're talking 120, 30, 40, 50 size. And they don't leave this little acre spot, right? And you would just see these just hammer bucks day in, day out, right here, right there, not going anywhere else. They got a little stream down there. They're probably eating people's bird seed and gardens
everything
and
they
stuff. Yeah, so you never know what you're going to stumble on in a situation. So,
Chris is the guy that'll shoot at the first thing that comes out. That's his
every
claim to
time.
fame. Right?
Every time.
I always tell myself I'm going to pass a deer. I think I've passed up like 2 bucks my entire career, mostly because again, I put myself in the best position to get the deer that I want. So sometimes I just get lucky, and that's the first one that comes by. But there's been plenty of times where I was like,
reflexes are hard to fight, man.
Yeah.
Well,
Reflexes are hard to fight.